Governor Hope UZODINMA breaks silence, may be in serious trouble with his northern benefactors who made him governor of Imo State as northerners continue to leave. Hello, my wonderful people. This is what is happening to Governor Hope, the governor of Imo State. We all know how that man became the governor of the state. Somebody who did not pass his party primaries came up to win an overall election. You know, that mystery is still very baffling, and Nigerians are still waiting for the day our Supreme Court will uphold their integrity and tell the truth. Maybe in the afterlife, probably. But what we are hearing now is that this man may be in serious trouble, as we are hearing that Muhammadu Buhari is saddened as a result of some of the activities he's hearing. You remember that when they put him as the governor of Imo State, part of the treaty he signed was that he will ensure that Northerners take over the state. When one of those such things he did was, ensuring that there was emirate. As soon as he started, he said he made a statement like anybody was dragging with him. I will make Northerners part of my government and nobody can say anything, and straight away started an emirate and all that. And he has even sent the army, Nigerian army, upon sons and daughters of the soil over Fulani headsmen, that's the ESM and all that, bragging about it, that yes, he sent it to make Buhari feel good. Now secretly these people are being chased out, and it's very sad because he may have to answer to his bosses. Let's get all the details. Over the past couple of days now, BBC Hausa reports how about 100 northerners were made to exit Imo State to their resident state due to the recent attack and killing in the southeastern state, especially Imo. Halaji Salome told BBC Hausa that his younger brother was shot dead and the three other northerners were injured in the town where they were. He said that over 100 people had been forced to return to their homeland in the past 2 weeks due to the killing of due to the killing by unknown gunmen. So far, I know about 60 people who have returned to Sokoto, more than 20 others who are returning to Kano and Katsina, and some are planning to return as we speak. Salome Ibrahim said Salome Ibrahim, Uzodinma's senior special assistant, that's the SSG, on gender valuable group Northern Affair, dismissed the study in the interview with journalists. So in Imo State, we have the SSA to the governor is Salome Ibrahim. Okay, he's a special assistant to the governor. Okay, he dismissed this on to the journalists. The claim was absolutely not right, because the Imo State governor, this is the Imo State governor now, Salemu Ibrahim, who is speaking on this, that the governor is doing everything to ensure that northerners are protected, and this news are to trigger panic in the state and make the governor make feel the state is ungovernable and bring a state of anarchy. Regardless of the state security problem, he said northerners in Imo are at peace with their host community, adding that there is no intention for any northerner to leave Imo State. He has to quickly do collateral damage. The state government is committed to ensuring the security of lives and properties of citizens, especially, underlined, capitalized, especially the northerners in Imo State, Salame has said. He said what is happening is to portray and make the governor look like he has no ability to handle the current situation of what is on ground. All this is to portray that the northerners are law-abiding citizens and Imos are very happy and they are fostering peace and living together as one big family. So this is what the SSG, I never knew, just knowing now, is actually a northerner to Governor Hope Uzodinma. He said all these things that is being that is ongoing is all castigation, telling people that the northerners are leaving, that in fact he's very committed to ensure safety of lives and property in Imo State, especially with emphasis, the northerners in the state, and that they are really fostering peace. They are living as one big family. There is no cause for alarm. And those people are saying that northerners are living, are only trying to instill fear, and make people feel uncomfortable and make the state look ungovernable, so that the federal government maybe can instill state of emergency in Imo State. Hope knows that if anything happens to the Igbos in his state, he's treading on egg chair, and he needs to be very careful, because we all know that is the Supreme Court governor. Okay, because if you look at it, just being a layman, there's no strings attached. Okay, you don't need hope does not need you. Let's be very factual here. Let's look at it logically. Okay, now in Nigerian politics, we have what we call, every party we produce candidates. So what they do, we start from the party level. People, members that are interested in becoming governors, whatever position you intend to be, let's take it that way, you go straight to your party. Yes, you go straight to your party, you let them know that you are interested. There are forms that are sold, you buy, and there's what we call a mini primary election in your party. So let's say, for argument's sake, you have three candidates that have signified interest, that they're interested in this said position. So what do? They go ahead and they have within the party, they have an election. And like democracy is rightly defined, the majority takes the vote, becomes the person who represents the state in that wise. Now, when APC had their primaries in Imo State, hope was not the people's choice. I'm talking about the party, for someone to represent APC. This is not the first time it has happened. This also has happened in a state called River State, where APC. So, okay, let me not jump myself. Okay, let me not preempt myself. So yes, they had the primaries. Hope did not win it. So I mean, that's his ever hope for becoming the governor dashed. Then the person who won it is actually the son-in-law to the former governor who won the party primaries for APC. But guess what? His hands were stained. His hands were all over the place. He was also in another party where he has also bought the party primary, indicating that he wants to also contest to be their candidate to represent them for the said election. Now, it's against INEC rule for you to have dual candidacy. You are only single person. How come your hands are, you have become like an octopus that is here and there? Straight away, he lost that opportunity. If you don't forget, that is the one that also won APC primaries. So APC in that said election do not have a candidate. That's the way the law is. All of a sudden, APC had a candidate, and the candidate won the general election. Do the maths. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.